Let's go to the school of growth quickly, shall we? The first thing, and I think is very important, is who you learn from is going to determine how far you go. This is what's going to happen. You're going to be modeling them. And as such, most of the things they allow, most of the things they do, most of the things they allow you to become in terms of the things they teach you will have massive impact on you. So for instance, if someone should be telling you, I don't think where you're headed is the right way, I think you need to do ABC and D, or consider ABC and D. But instead of them to be saying that to you because it's a hard conversation, they are being nice. So they're like, well, okay, anything. Those people can hurt you in the long run. So you need to stick with people who are kind enough to show you what you need to do, and then you can adapt that for yourself, obviously because you're a student, so you can adapt that for yourself. But the people you learn from will determine how far you go. You will be modeling their excellence, you'll be modeling their way of dealing with issues and all of that. So keep that at the back of your mind, and do not settle for people, or do not settle with people who have mediocre standards. Okay. Number two is this: growth does not happen overnight. If it's going to be good, you will need to marinate it. It's like you're preparing chicken. You will need to marinate it. So you need to pay attention to that. When it looks, so right now it may be looking like it's taking a long time. There is no end in sight. Sometimes I think maybe because there's no end, because it's just a journey, and on that journey there's success, there are failures, there are all sorts, and you may be thinking like, oh, why is it so long? I want you to enjoy the process, because growth does not happen overnight. The success that you're trying to attain, it may be a small one, it might be a big one, whatever it is, will take some time for the formulas to come together and to deliver to you the results that you're looking for. So, having that at the back of your mind, stay calm, relax, and let time do its thing while you do your own thing as well, which is basically showing up every day with results in hand. Okay. Number three is this: you may hurt the people you know in the process. So people already have this idea of you, and they already married this idea of you. So they like you being always confused, always not knowing where you're headed. They like this imperfect you. They already like this version of you that is always asking them for money, and people already have they feel at home, even though sometimes they complain about how sometimes they feel you're too much, but they still like you that way. Now, in the process of growth, while you're trying to get out of that situation and you're trying to become a better you, their brain is telling them, I don't know this person. So because you're changing, so they don't know you, so it will be difficult for them to accept you and this new thing that you're becoming. So you may hurt them. Another perspective to you hurting the people around you because you're growing is you may not be as available as you used to be. Possibly before you started going out to look for very good jobs or starting your own business or whatever that is, maybe you always had time. They could call you. Once they call you, you are available. You come help them with their kids, you come help them with this, with that, whatever. The people around you see you as very available, very there. They even praise you that, oh, you're always available to support them. But now that you're chasing growth, it looks like time is the problem. You don't have time for any of that anymore. So they can kind of start complaining as to, oh, you're not always there, even when they call a party, or they want you to go out, you're not just always there. So you may hurt them from that perspective. So it's not hurt as in doing something nasty to them, is hurt as in hurting their feelings because you're growing, and that's just normal. So just do not have that back of your mind. So don't feel like the whole world is going to come crashing down because you don't have time for the things you used to. You're changing, right? So that's absolutely fine. The next thing, which is number five, is this, or which is number four, is this: you are going to be stubborn, and it is going to be okay. When you have a place that you're headed, you have a place that you're going, people will try to talk you out of it, whether with malicious intent or without malicious intent. It doesn't really matter, but they will try to talk you out of it, because even you don't know for sure where you're going to land. They don't know for sure where you are going to land. It is not their idea, and it is not for them to action. So they may be a bit about it, but look, it is your dream, it is your growth, it is your own journey. So it's fine for you to insist that, no, I'm going to follow this through. It's fine for you to insist. People will want to get you out of your place of conviction, so you must pay attention. And that may happen from even people who are so dear to you, people that you respect, and it's fine for you to say no and stick with the journey. It's absolutely fine. The next thing, which is number 5, I'm going to tell you is this: you're not going to be able to please everybody, even if you try. Anybody who does not want to be pleased will not be pleased anyways. It does not matter what you do. So you're not going to be able, physically you're limited. You will not be able to please everybody. So if you understand that, you will do your own thing and move on. So don't think that by you being moderate, humble, making people comfortable, even though you need to get on your project to do the work, you still want to show up at their thing because you don't want them to get angry. It's not going to solve anything. So knowing that, just focus on your journey and know that you can't please everybody. Okay? You become what you tolerate, right? The more you keep putting yourself on the table to be slapped, to be eat, to be whatever it is, for people to treat you anyhow, you remain that you are what you tolerate. If you understand that, it's about time for you to then say, look, this new me is not going to accept all of those things that used to happen. Okay, so you're going to create communicated spiritual boundaries so that you can have room to grow into that person that you need to become. Okay, so you need to have that at the back of your mind. Another thing when it comes to the school of growth that I want you to know right now is this: you need to build a team around yourself, and not just a team. You need to build a team of capable people around you. It may be in the traditional sense of employing people to pay them, and it may be in the sense of people around you seeing and believing in what you want to do and volunteering to support you in your communities. So you must build a team, and it can also be a team of people who also are headed where you're headed, and you're just working together. They're doing their own thing, you're doing your own thing, but you're always accountable to each other. That needs to happen for you to grow, and you must remember that you need a team of capable people who are headed in the same direction that you're headed, and you can all sort of bask in the shared goals and do all the things you need to do to reach where you need to reach. Okay, the last one: you will be saying no to yourself. No. Oh, you see all those bare standard, mediocre standard, minimum stuff, making excuses for yourself, for people not getting up to do the hard work you need to get up to do. It's no. When you are faced with 2 micro decisions, you go for the one that gives good chance for you to succeed at the end of the day. So you're not picking comfort over discipline. Okay, so you're going to be saying a lot of no's to yourself, and that needs to happen. And it starts with small things. Do I need to get up and go to work, or do I need to stay back home? Do I need to call in sick when even though you're not sick? Or those tiny little things that accumulate at the end of the day. Those tiny bits of things that accumulate. You need to think about it. Or do I need to create this video, or do I need to sleep? I'm tired. I feel tired. All of those things, they accumulate. Okay, so think about it. You need to be saying a lot of no's to yourself, because your brain is trying to keep you safe, and you need to say a lot of no's to your brain for you to be able to grow to become that person that you need to grow to become. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.